Last night was horrible. Horrible.
Hey, 1 2 1 2. Here we go. It's my time to rise. It's my time to shine. It's my time to live. It's my time to fly. It's my time.
Y'all like my new intro? Shout out to my daughter. All right, so let's talk about a few things. Dumping syndrome. I had my first experience with dumping syndrome last night. What do you want, Chloe? My dog's trying to be in the video. Last night was my first experience with dumping syndrome. That's why I look so rough. Yes, I did not wash my makeup off last night. It was just horrible. Like, I couldn't do anything but just lay down and just, I'm sorry, y'all, I want to keep it real. I puked all night. It was horrible. Let's get into that dumping syndrome. I don't know how it's triggered in everybody else because I am new to this experience. I believe today makes officially 30 days. And I am so excited and just overjoyed with my progress, the weight loss. But yeah, dumping syndrome, I don't ever want to experience that in my life. I thought the good Lord was calling me home. So serious. Like, I was in the room on the floor, literally on my knees and my hands, and I kept saying, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Sorry, y'all, I'm dramatic, but yeah, last night was horrible. The crazy thing is, I don't know what triggered it. It could have been several things, because yesterday was one of those days where I was trying bites of just everything, nothing sugar related, nothing carb related, but I asked my husband to go to Walmart. I love Walmart's, is it ranch wings, Diddy? Ranch wings. And I asked him to grab me one of those. And they also have jalapeno bombers. That could have been what it is because those things are breaded. I have also noticed that whenever I consume a little bit more of carbs, the weight, like a couple days later, I've lost 3 pounds or 2 pounds. So don't restrict yourself totally from carbs. But just try to stay, away from carbs. Don't become a carb head like I used to be. But let me get back on subject. So I had the ranch wings, I had a jalapeno bomber, and last night I cooked for my family. We had a football game for my son, and he won. Yay! I cooked some cabbage. That is one of my favorite vegetables. And also I smothered some beef patties and put some onions in it. It was really good. I couldn't wait to get home and just take those 2 bites. So last night, after taking I'm not gonna say it was 2 bites, it was 4 bites. I pushed myself. After taking my 4 bites, automatically, I knew something was not right. It just went left quickly. My chest, it felt like something was literally just stuck right here in my chest, and I could not get it out. So I had my daughter hitting on my back. Why do we do that? I'm not a baby. But I had her hitting on my back thinking it would make me, belch or something. And that did not work. And then only from there, it got worse. I didn't want to, whatever I was about to do, I didn't want to do it in front of my husband. So I politely removed myself and went to the room. And it was horrible, you guys. I was puking in the freaking shoebox last night for most of the night. So listen to your body. When your body says it is done with that, whatever number of bites it is, if it's 2 for you, if it's 3 for you, listen. Also, when you put something down your throat and it don't sit right, like, don't take another bite to try it out to make sure that's what it is, because usually that's what it is, and I don't ever want to experience that again. So I am staying away from beef. As much as I love beef, I'm staying away from beef, and I'm staying away from cabbage because I don't know what it is, but I'm willing to give up cabbage because I don't ever want to experience that again. And I also had some hot sauce on my cabbage, so buy hot sauce. Yeah, it was just that bad, you guys, just that bad. So I did write down a few things because I know that I can ramble. If you see my other videos, I can ramble. So I wrote down a few things that this journey has taught me so far. Number 1 is discipline early. Discipline yourself early or you're going to be back fat. Period. Point blank. And the reason we all went through this journey and chose the sleeve surgery is because we don't want to be fat anymore. We just want to be healthy. We just want to be better and experience a new way of life. And for me, I've been chubby ever since I could remember. So that is the last thing that I want to do. I want to get out my video, girl. I want to be the best version of me that I can be. So yeah, discipline yourself early. Listen to your body. Get up, do something different than you've always done it before. So yeah, just use discipline, use wisdom, just listen, learn to slow down and listen to your body. That is something that I am learning in this season. Antoinette, just slow down. Slow down. All right, number 2, replace the obsession with food with something you love. And as a wife, a mother of 4, I have 2 college students, and then I also have a 10 and a 12-year-old, my sweet, loving boys. That could be overwhelming because a lot of times as a wife and a mother, your life revolves around their life, but you have to get back to the things that you love other than food, because food should not be a comfort. It should not be an addiction. It should not be the source of your joy. And if you think about it, for most of us, food has always been like the source of our joy. Like when you want to do something with your girls, where are you going? A restaurant. When you want to do something with your husband, where are you going? A restaurant. When you want to do something with your kids, where are you going? A restaurant. So replace it with something you love and get back to the things that you love. For me, those things are, I love thrifting. That's probably not something that I want to get back to because I can be obsessed with thrifting. I love finding just beautiful vintage clothes and things like that. That is just something that I'll probably always do, even when I become a millionaire, because that is the goal in life, just to, leave wealth for my children. I love fashion. What else? I love music. I love singing. That is something that I did for years. I am a singer and a worshiper at heart, but for the past couple of years, I haven't done that. So that's something that I definitely want to get back to. Yeah, so I did actually, my girlfriend, it's funny because my girlfriend texted me yesterday and she actually said, hey, we have a 50th birthday party to put back our old band and sing. And I instantly said, let's do it. So I'm excited about that. 3, learn to listen to your body. Just listen to your body. Your body will tell you when it does not agree with something early on. So listen to your body early. Like, don't be that person you have to push your limits. You just don't be that person. Get up, find something else to do, walk it off, shift your mind, listen to your body. Just slow down and listen to your body. Use discipline. Number 4, that third bite. This is also goes with number 3. That third or fourth bite or a second bite, whatever your bite is, it can ruin your night, and it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. It was horrible. Like, it was the worst pain since childbirth for me. I know that's a little dramatic, but I am so serious. It was the worst pain ever. Number 5, enjoy the journey. Get excited about the new you that you are becoming. For me, it's not just an outer thing because I've always been beautiful, but I've always been beautiful on the outside. That is just something that honestly just runs in my family. I just think that for many of us women, we have to work on beautifying the inside. Not saying that I don't have a good heart, because I love hard. I love affection. I love to love on my close families, but I'm just working on some things on the inside, such as I'm 40, but I'm still working on childhood trauma issues. I'm still working on just learning how to forgive quickly and easily. Not saying that I'm harboring anything right now, but something that I've noticed that kind of just runs down my bloodline is when we're done, and it don't matter how many years later. Like, we don't let go of stuff, not necessarily hold grudges, but we can just kind of just forget about somebody and just move on with our life. And to me, that's just not normal, because you should be able to love people where they are, but still keep your boundaries, if that makes sense. But I noticed in my family, starting with, and this is on my dad's side, starting from my grandfather's side all the way down. Like we don't hold on to people. We don't necessarily just love people where they are and continue to maintain that relationship with people. Like we can just forget that you ever existed and move on with our life, and that's just not a good thing. So that is something that I'm working on, because I noticed that it has triggered down to one of my children. I'm not going to call her out. So yes, I'm just working on the inside as well as the outside, because what good is a woman if you're only beautiful on the outside but not on the inside? So just thankful for this journey. I'm thankful for the process. I'm thankful for what God is going to do with the new Antoinette, the new and improved Antoinette. Yes, so dumping syndrome, let's get back to that. You don't want it. Period. Bottom line, you don't want it. And I've looked on the chat. I'm a part of the bariatric or gastric sleeve chat on Facebook, and noticed that a lot of people have experienced it over and over and over and over. And that should not be a part of your daily life, when all you have to do is use discipline and just try not to focus on the wrong foods. For me, I think I am going to totally stay away from things that are heavy on my stomach. And we know what those heavy things are, like soul food and beef. Beef is just harsh on your stomach, period. So what was I thinking trying to eat beef and I'm only a month out? That is definitely something that I'm going to stay away from, because like I said, it's the worst pain ever. And I am not exaggerating. I am a dramatic person, but that was the worst pain ever for me. I just want to come on here and tell you about dumping syndrome. If you have any questions, if you want to talk about anything, shoot me a message, and I promise you I'm an open book with this journey. I'm learning. Tell me about your experience. Let's connect on Facebook. Let's connect on Instagram. I am Antoinette Leanne. And make sure you subscribe. I'm excited about this journey. I'm excited to see, my birthday's next month on October 22nd, and I'm excited to be a size 14. Listen, y'all, I got in the size 16 jeans yesterday. They were Fashion Nova, and one thing we know about Fashion Nova is their sizes kind of range. I'm not a 16. I probably started this journey out as a size, I would say, solid 28 pounds. I don't think that would bring me to a 16, but I'm gonna try on a realistic 16 with no stretch, because the jeans did have stretch. And by my birthday, I desire to be at least a 14. So that is the goal. Get a birthday present. I'm just excited about being the new, smaller, healthier, improved me. And let's connect on Instagram. I am Antoinette Leanne. I will post pictures. I cannot wait. Me and my hubby are going away next week to Cancun, Mexico, to celebrate our 14th anniversary. And I planned on being glammed up every single day and wearing all the stuff that I've always been embarrassed to wear. Yes, let me slow down. I am going to embrace myself as I am, as I get to who I desire to be. It's all love. Blessings to everyone, and thanks for tuning in.